I think I cracked the code on how to have a middle part, a side part, and I'm even showing you in a ponytail, so let's get into it. I blow dry my hair with these products, and I'm making sure that it is as soft as can be. And let me know if you see a difference between this product, how it made my left versus my right. Then we're going to go ahead and section off my edges because I want to leave that out because I want to be able to, like I showed you before, put my hair in a ponytail. So I'm putting my hair in rubber bands of what I am going to be using as my leave out. And then I'm going to be sewing the cap to my braids so that it doesn't shift from this quick weave glue protectant, which I'm putting all within the inside and making sure that I don't get it on my leave out, because if I did, my real hair would be sticky. So I'm going ahead and blow drying it, making sure that it's completely dry. I'm going to go ahead and glue the tracks to the cap that has the black protectant on top, because that is where we are doing the quick weave. And for the first row of tracks, I'm putting it in a U kind of to protect the border and to be able to put my hair in a ponytail. And then I'm going to go ahead and just have it straight across until I reach the top of my head, and then I kind of swerve it, and as you see there, just lay it across. If you ever feel that it isn't enough glue, all you have to do is lift the track and add some, and you should be good. And I'm going ahead and making sure that my head is completely dry so that no tracks can come up while I'm styling it. I use the nude cap, but if you prefer to use a black cap, you won't have to do what I'm doing now, which is use a Sharpie to kind of hide that brown so it blends with my hair. Using some heat protectant because I'm putting heat on my hair now. As you can see, I use very little leave out on my left hand side because that is where I'm having my middle part, and it doesn't need to be that much hair. After straightening my extensions just to make my life a little easier when I'm doing my tape ins, it is now time for me to go ahead and straighten my leave out. This will make my life easier for when I'm putting my tape in. So I am using my hot comb on my roots and my steam pod from L'Oreal on my hair, and I use 2 passes max, doing that with each section until my hair is completely straight. And I am loving how silky my hair is looking. So the goal is to get silky hair so that it blends in with your extensions. Now let's get into the tape ins. I'm going ahead and parting my hair in my side part so that I know exactly where my part is and what amount of leave out I need to have to where it covers my tape in. It is very important that you part your hair in a slant when you're putting your tape in, and once you stick it onto your hair, you'll pull your hair back. Don't try to just stick it on what I already have. You have to get the hair that's not sticking on that tape, push it away because it won't stick. And then from here, you should be able to go ahead and tack it on. Press it with this metal presser that I got from Amazon, and I go ahead and put some heat from the flat iron and flat iron that piece out. And there you have it. So I just keep repeating that. Part my hair in a slant so that I can kind of push it back into a ponytail if needed, and tap it on, make sure I don't have too much hair. Press it, and then use some heat and repeat until I get to the top. On the other side, I just put 1 layer inside of where my middle and my side part was. Now I'm just parting as little leave out as needed, kind of to match the leave out on my opposite side, and we're going to be putting tape ins right under that. So 2 tape ins right next to each other right under my middle part leave out, and it should match the same side as my opposite. And on the left hand side, you got my quick weave, and on the right side, tape ins.